So another day in Rotterdam, and today the day is terrible. It's raining a lot, it's cold, and I don't even know what I'm doing outside. Could be at the coffee shop drinking a coffee and just reading something. But yeah, I have a purpose, and that's show you the city. Now I'm walking over the Westplein street, and my goal is to get to the Erasmusbrug. It's around 5 in the afternoon, so probably most people on the street are commuters going back home or going to do some last minute shopping before dinner. People have dinner here really early, between 5 and 6, unless you are an expat and you come from other country. And we arrived to our first stop. This is the Veerhaven. The Veerhaven used to be a port where ferries departed, which would connect the north with the south. The ferry service functioned until 1968. That's when the metro line network was finished and it finally connected the north with the south. The port functioned for a bit longer to transport cars, but then the mast tunnel was open, then it finally stopped. And nowadays you can come here and appreciate the boats. Some people characterize, or some people mention this as a romantic spot because they have a really beautiful view to the port area, and there are really beautiful buildings surrounding the port. So if you're planning a romantic date and it's not raining like today, then this might be a good stop to come by. As you can see, we are getting closer to the promenade. Many touristic ships depart from here. The most known one is the Speedo line. They do tours over the Maas, and they come back and forth until they reach the port. I wouldn't say that they go that deep into the port, but yeah, at least you get a sneak peek. If you really want to get all the way to the end of the port, my advice is that you take the metro and you go to the Hoek van Holland Strand, and then you walk to the pier until the lighthouse. There you will get a really nice view of the port. As you can see, cruises also stop here, and you probably already noticed, but here is the Erasmusbrug. This is one of Rotterdam's highlights and one of Rotterdam's gems. So if you come to Rotterdam, you can definitely miss this one. Also, these water taxis depart from here, but they are really expensive. They can start from the 10 to 15 euros. It's getting really windy. My hands are already frozen. And we are in about 10 degrees. Imagine when we are about 0 or less. That's something that you must do, cross the Erasmus on foot. Just not in a shitty day like this. So yeah, today I won't go any further. I really need a coffee now. If tomorrow the weather is better, I'll go to the island that's between the north and the south of Rotterdam. The island is called Northern Island, by the way. I think it's something like Northern Island. That's a monument to people fallen in World War II. And as I said in one of my previous videos, art. There's art everywhere. This is the Leuvehaven port. It's open, but today it's closed. So yeah, it's closed. But on a regular day, before 5, you can visit it for free. It belongs to the Maritime Museum, and supposedly you need a ticket to go in, but no one ever checks. There's no one ever at the door, and you can just go in and take a look. I guess no one checks because the view that you get from the pier is the same that you get from this side. So I guess there's no point on putting someone to check that no one accesses the pier if you can still have a close look from the other side. I don't know who thought that having these metal things was a good idea. They are really slippery. So yeah, overall, I think visiting this area is really nice. It's always a good plan, and you have some nice restaurants and cafes around. So yeah, I'm cold enough, so I'm going to get a coffee. The only problem about trying to get coffee at this hour is that most cafes are already closing. There are just a few options left. One of them is Starbucks, but I hate Starbucks. It's always my last resource. Starbucks is a place that you go when there's nothing else open, or when you want to work and you want to sit there the whole day. For everything else, there's probably a local cafe. If you want to get a drink, you have great places here. This is the Oude Binnenweg. For example, that's a great place. Hello, can I get a cappuccino, please? I like Coffee Company. They have good coffee and they are fast. And they also have good service. So it's time now to go home. I spent like 2 hours there. I was editing some of the videos that I already filmed.